is, it's not my favorite.
I'd call this a pretty big draft win for Humble Life. Not necessarily because I think that the KT comp is weak. It's incredible team fighting, really good scaling. The Viego combined with either Sion or Veigar can still give you some early game agency.
Let's do it. Top under the rift here for game number 1.
One-tap targets because they don't want to build a Mark. Now, I do think that Mercs are still pretty decent here for KT if they do want to go in that direction. Same for Hanwha, honestly, like looking at the amount of CC that's available. Create some playmaking down the line. Cuz does get the double.
Oh, that's a flash in, as Lahen's going to have to flash as well. So a trade of flashes here of our 2 supports, as Lahen's now looking to just go home as the wave is pushing towards him.
And that's a big win for Humble Life. Life, particularly when he's combined with Xayah, doesn't really is very far ahead when it comes to the counter jungling. It's plays like this, and you know, with the Lahen's roam, why not?
Yeah, Cuz taking the wrong end of that trade, but BDD's going to be roaming over. There's the flash in from Zeka as Cuz. Oh, the cage is beautiful, and Cuz is going to lock down first blood. KT, beautiful coordination.
No, all in potential at all.
Like, just get over here.
이거야.
And he's alright.
Kane is going to receive some help. Cuz is on his way now in the enemy, or in his own jungle, right? It feels like the enemy jungle.
Alright, BDD is just going to flash after Zeka here. The last hit, and he's going to do it. Unseals the spellbook, picks up some fire, and grabs a solo kill. As here on the bottom side, massive knock-up is fantastic as Cuz can have to get out of there. And Keen as well, going to come on over and look for Clid. The flash out from Cuz gets him safe. And another Event Horizon is unavoidable. Clid going to go down as well. BDD grabbing a kill against his opposite number from times past as King in. Not a lot of mana left, and I have a feeling he's just going to go down. Can he deny the kill is the question, as the answer's no. Just stands under the turret, and it's a solo for BDD once again, in theory, although a lot of that work was done prior.
Getting a solo kill on LeBlanc, because if that doesn't happen, I don't think that the topside 2v2 works out the way it does.
No, this is absolutely absurd.
He just walked into it at the end. Before it timed out, he saunters over.
Yeah, and there was no way, even if Zeka had teleport, he was dead. As speaking of dead, who's aiming? There we go.
Well, on non-melee characters continues, right? Because you can't afford to get solo killed in this matchup as aiming.
Oh dear, this is the replay or no? This is live, and Clid is going to lock down yet another kill. On to aiming. Humble Life Esports. Yeah, I mean, KT, fantastic early game, but this could be a problem. It is still 2 assists, though, for Viper, which isn't the greatest.
True, but he will be going up an immense amount of farm, and that first kill, Humble Life, yeah, if Zeka's fed, that's nice.
Ooh, and Life picks up his 3,000th assist. Nice. It was on 299 at the beginning of this series.
He got the kill, so he didn't get it yet. Oh, we'll get it now. As we go back to the first play, which just very well done. Like, the CC chain here is great.
Oh, and he tries to flash and then slide over the wall, but gets interrupted. Here in this mid lane,
he was looking for that cage.
He was.
Cool. They don't know about Life.
Yeah, Viper going to be rotating over here as well. Has Featherstorm, as that is a fantastic engage for the Event Horizon. Making things difficult still. BDD is just going to get swept up. Blade Call is fantastic. There's the kill. Coming through for the Xayah as Zeka unable to find anything here as he hops over the wall. But still, damage has been done. Hanwha should be able to even out these dragons and completely even out this game.
Topside be damned if you get a shutdown like that on Viper.
And Viper now going to get another plate as, oh dear, Lahans could be in trouble. Aiming, going to ult, as they just use the grand entrance to disengage, not wanting to fight into a Zeri that's pressed her R button. They just disengage. Just swag walk. That's how you do it, as Gragas and Heimerdinger. As this Drake being started, Hanwha doing a lot of damage to it as Life on the flank, quickness in hand. Slahens is going to check him. Does manage to find him out as the Event Horizon not going to do too much here as Cease and Desist comes forward. Cuz just going to look for Clid as he slinks into the mist. Now Life trying to find his opportunity. Grand entrance onto Cuz, but Cuz is going to survive. Stopwatch going to be broken, and it's a crazy fight here for Hanwha as King is put into the cage and the clone is going to be executed. It's a disaster of a team fight. No one's dead, but now KT have control of the pit for some reason.
Everyone's okay.
Are they?
Fine.
I'm not. Teleport going to be used here as now Zeka is coming back into the fight. It is not over yet. He dives on in. Cleared towards the back of this fight as well as Life has to get out of there, and Cuz will lock down the Dragon. Still no one's dead. Does know that Viego is in the area. So 20 seconds until our next experiment is going to happen. Oh, the event horizon's fantastic. Boom goes the LeBlanc. And the fight might be over before it's even started as Keen finds a knockup, but it's onto Kingen, so it doesn't matter too much. And now Life looking for a re-engage opportunity. Cuz saying no, because the event horizon is going to do the same thing. So now, without their mid laner, Life esports probably going to have to give up Soul Point. Cuz is going to move over.
Oh, aiming isn't here.
Spots the situation, and now Cease and Desist going to come through. It is mitigated by the Heartseekers. Okay, BDD now going to get turned on as Zeka's looking for his revenge. KT trying to get over there as aiming skates on in. Interrupt is fantastic there as Kingen trying to get them out as now Life going to flash. Another event horizon that does go down. And KT, they hold on to control, and man, 23 seconds and they don't have any control of this Drake, as now Kingen just going to stand inside the cage, throws a cask as well as, oh man, that Blade Caller did a lot of damage to Keen, but he is still going to be able to walk it out. Cuz in a bit of trouble, and Viper feeling himself in this moment. Life esports will be able to just push KT away. They're going to have to use some teleports to try and get back here, but Keen doesn't have his available, and there's the Cease and Desist going to be used on a BDD who has to flash. The train going to come out of the station, and Keen going to have to back away. It looks like this Drake is going to go to Life.
Eventually.
Yeah, we absolutely saw that. Because now Cuz diving forward. Don't know whether that's exactly the option he was looking for, as aiming. Now looking for his opportunity. Cuz makes it out somehow as that Blade Caller is massive. Kingen looks for the opportunity. The knockup does come through as Zeka. He can't find the Zeri. And another event horizon is going to be used. Another flank being looked at here by Life. And could someone just do something that makes someone die at some point in this fight?
Everyone lives. Atlas. No one is damaged.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Wait, Clit, is he okay?
Well, BDD is going to put down... That's the smallest vault breaker I've ever seen. It's for very, very small vaults. As now Cuz can just waltz on in.
Where's Life?
Yeah. Viper is doing a lot of damage though, man. Like, they're going to have to try and get in there, and they're not going to be able to. That is going to be Baron secured here by Life, and Life is going to dash into the back line. Gets a great double knockup, is now aiming. He's untouched. This is still dangerous. And there goes Zeka. He's the first man down. Keen just tanking everything forever as Viper is going to flash in. Oh my god, this man is a monster. And Life, they are keeping it together, at least for the minute. Is kind of how that one goes. But there's one inner shield bow. Now, is Viper going to get knocked up? Okay, this is a little bit dangerous, but does have the cleanse. Has to use it. And now Keen loses 50% of his health bar for the trouble. Knockup comes through though, and Life is just going to get smacked down. Keen looking for his opportunity. Featherstorm now on cooldown. Viper's still doing so much damage, but Keen's just going to run after him. He's going to have to get out of this fight as now Kingen needs to help Viper. And Clit is going to be taken down. Aiming's now dashing forward, looking for the opportunity, but he gets slowed down by the barrels of the Gragas. 2 dead. Ability to do so right now.
All you need to make sure is that you don't lose the fight. Viper doesn't have Featherstorm. There is no smite, so this should be a surefire pickup here.
Yeah. Zeka looking for it onto Lehans, who has to flash to get out of... Oh, okay, Primordial Burst. There goes the LeBlanc. And that's what you do. Keen now trying to get into position to start his engine.
A lot of vision for KT on the bot side of the river.
Oh,
around the pit.
Yeah, inside the mist right now, but it does go down. Redemption going to be used here as Zeka gets on in. Viper finding an opportunity as well, as now it's Hanwha's turn to do all the damage. The GA is now going to be popped, as can Cuz get out is the question, as in goes Life, finds his opportunity. Keen still alive somehow, as aiming takes down Life. They secure the Drake, though Hanwha has the soul. But are they going to be able to stand up in this fight? Blade Call is massive. Aiming dives in. Kingen, he finds the body slam of Viper. He's going to go gold and he's going to go down. And Life esports are routed. They get the Mountain Soul, but I think they trade it for a Nexus.
No opportunity here. Zeka's still alive, but the cooldowns, or the timers rather, are so high. And aiming finds Viper in the one fight where it matters most.
He did 12,000 damage in that one team fight. Oh man, KT, they're going to take the first inhibitor of the game, and I have a feeling they're going to take the first Nexus as well, as Zeka He is the last man standing. 3 seconds on life as well. But there is just too much here for Life esports to deal with. Zeka going to take a lot of damage. BDD goes golden. And Life, I don't think he's going to be able to stop this onslaught. So KT in a grueling game 1. They will get another ace as they take down the Nexus. Well, I'm a little bit frightened because remember, Blue side has been a little bit stronger. And I think if Life esports were a little bit stronger, then they'd win. And so I think maybe, just maybe.
I really like the direction here from KT. I think that we are... Oh, that would also fit the bill.
Okay.
Okay, so what this is really good against is making sure that Draven doesn't get a cash in. But
True.
Zillion is also one of the squishiest characters in the game.
Yeah.
So Ari and Draven?
It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? It's like you can deny the cash-in, but you can also provide
It can
the cash-in.
be the cash-in.
Okay, Rise is locked in. Where's stuff going?
So that's right.
That's top Rise.
for
Keen? All right, well, this is definitely a different one. Let's hop onto the Rift for game 2.
Very theatrical.
Indeed. I like it. Thematic. Feels good. As in the bottom lane, we do have Viper and Life actually getting to the lane a little bit earlier on. Life taking the exhaust this time.
Like, which in this lane makes a lot of sense, but aiming actually having gone for the Cull here. So not trying to go super early with the aggression. And I do think, looking at what KT have available here, you're not really expecting them to...
What do you think?
Yep. Yeah, that tracks. I'd believe it.
Cool.
As all.
Okay, softball going to be chasing Cuz here. Football, sorry. As Clid just going to brambly smash him away.
A textbook. This is so KT.
This is so Lehens. Well, yeah, exactly. Very KT move as the Grand Entrance going to come forward. There is the charm to layer through. Zeka going to be able to dash his way out. Had the Q primed.
Win the game very quickly as
It was Keen last time. Keen got the ideal first back as well, which feels fantastic. Gets his Catalyst as well as his tier. As now Cuz in position to possibly go for something, but the Unbound Soul was used far enough away for Zeka to remain all right. However, getting to this minion wave is dangerous as he ults, but it's not going to be able to get him far enough. As BDD is going to flash around, Cuz getting on in there, finds the Q, presses his Cyclone button for fun, and that is first blood going over to the KT jungler. Another one very close to going down as Keen. Man, look at this. He's just throwing arcane stuff around in this top lane as he's going to be delivered to Gragas. That's a phenomenal combo as Keen realizes that all of the CC is gone. And he says, well, I guess I'll go home.
But crucially, there is still an underlying tension in this match because there hasn't been a cash out yet.
Oh dear. Keen could also be in a heck of a lot of trouble. Teleport's going to come in, but I have a feeling it'll be a little bit late. Never mind. Keen is going to be all right. He doesn't have Serfs completed yet, but he has a Rod of Ages. He's just got too much health for them to get through.
Yeah.
So now, Alma able to move themselves back up again. KT start off surely. A game-deciding fight around second Rift Herald. Sounds perfect for these two teams. Kingen looking to get in here.
Hey, Cuz back. They're going to let it go.
Yeah.
Lands is
standing around. Yeah.
Just to try and keep them on their toes.
Playing football. As he does have Unsealed Spellbook, but he's not going to be able to steal it away. He wanted the Gleaming Quill steal. Kind of into it. As Kane is towards his bottom side. And presses Q again. Needs to keep those axes spinning. Lehens going to take a lot of damage. Okay. Clid not going to be able to find the Bramble Smash as Lehens does heal himself back up just a little. They know exactly what's going on here as there is the Bomber. As Kingen does find a flash out of aiming. That is fantastic. Shirley going to move towards the mid lane as well now. As Life esports coming to life here is the dash forward from Zeka. Going to go back and probably complete his Seraph's teleport. Going to come through here. So immediately they get back down and now they're going to start it off as there's the Grand Entrance. They're looking for Clid. They want to get rid of the Smite and they should be able to do so as he does get chrono shifted as aiming wants to find the kill. The flash comes out though and he will survive. But this is Infernal Soul Point. So you survive at what cost? Oh dear, BDD desperately wants to hold on to this turret. A Spirit Rush is going to be invested in order to do so. As now Cuz going to fake out a little bit of an engage opportunity. They didn't want to bite off more than they could chew. And Karma are also agreeing as the charm is going to go wide. Viper, great positioning right now. As this Drake, not as pivotal for KT, but Harmalife need to deny it. As Cuz moving on in, they're not going to look for the fight as the charm is going to miss here as well. And KT, this is like, Hamo, you have to go, you have to do something, is they're not going to be able to secure it, but can they win the fight, is the question. Big damage does come through, as it's a huge ultimate, but there's the cash-in. Zeka is going to go down, and Aiming has so much money, and an Infernal Soul, it's done. Call it in.
Yep. That's cool.
Viper's also still 60 CS up, so I want to see the gold difference between the two after the cash-in. All right, the Baron is going to be taken here by KT. Keen's going to flash the ult and then just walk away. Phase Rush pretty good there, as Nature's Grasp going to be coming through the Baron. Already taken though. Yeah, still going to look for it here, as there's the double bomb onto Lehens, and he just grand exits. He says, peace, I'm done. We got the Baron, it's fine, as now the Charm is going to connect onto Viper, and this decoy gets taken down real a lot. That is a free Baron for a flash on Keen. Well, they're still all here to try and fight for this. Is now going to flash forward from Lehens. Viper tries to get out of the way of PDD, but he still gets charmed, and now he's in the back of this pit. He has to flash. Chrono Shift, I don't think was used, and actually wasn't available. So that was even more scary than we thought, as now Zeka is once again limping away from a fight. As, oh no, Chrono Shift is very much not going to be there. As Aiming, he has full health. He's just killed Zeka. And I think that this House of Harmalife Esports cards has just completely fallen down. Viper is on the fountain now. He's going to have to just watch as these inhibitor turrets and inhibitors start to fall by the wayside.
And the tension in this match deflates like a broken balloon as KT just run them over. They don't even need Elder.
Oh no, there's the knock-up and there's the explosion. So much damage as Keen is going to pick up his second. It was almost a perfect game. There was one turret taken by Harmalife Esports and that was it. KT just smacked them in game number 2.
Safety that Aiming and Lehens were able to find, because they also know, like, as long as we don't feed Viper, nothing is going to happen in this game. And nothing happened.
Fair enough.
So, Maokai Lulu?
Yeah. Oh, so Tristana for Zeka in that mid lane. He does really like this champion, had some great performances on it in the past. I would agree. And there it is. And so Keen going to lock down the Gwen. So now things become very, very difficult for Harmalife Esports on the top side of the map as the game goes on. Of course, Cassante can still do Cassante things in the early stages, hard to immune a melee guy. So Keen's Gwen is really what's drawing my eye. Let's jump onto the Rift here for game number 3. But we have been talking about the Keen test with any real seriousness, as Aiming taking a little bit of harassment here towards this bottom side. But yeah, our eyes sort of constantly going to be moving towards that top lane.
And then Aiming went for call and kind of naturally just got ahead no matter what. This time around, we do see as it's an 8-game.
8-game, never mind.
8-game losing streak here. And the biggest difference, oh, Keen?
Okay, I think he just took a turret shot. That's not so good, as that is going to be first blood. Solo kill for Kingin. That wasn't on my bingo card. Not this game.
But even then, like, this is really, really big here. These type of moments might be enough to give some faith.
Oh.
As, yeah, that is.
Really nicely
done. Turret shots doing so much work here. And even with the E, no way out there for Keen, and
now they're able to get themselves the first Drake as well. I'm looking at my hands. There is not too much on them just yet.
Viper.
All right, yeah, gonna find the level 6. Is there for both Aiming and Lehens as well, though, but they get the cleanse as well. And now Viper just running after them. Worried about the Drake. Earth, Wind, and Fire, perhaps? Question mark. That'll be a little bit of fun, as it's going to be an ocean. And now Lehens could be in trouble. He's denied his grand exit. It is still going to be okay. Has to flash. And battle dances himself to safety still.
There is a charm, Atlas. It's a slow burn.
Oh no.
You know, it's like a thriller. You're just waiting to see what's about to happen.
Oh no, Zeka! He's going to flash. And the Cyclone's going to come through. They still want it. And Cuz is going to steal. That was the cash-in. That was the cash-in, Cuz.
in pure pain as Viper.
Okay, Viper just running after Keen here. As Needlework is going to be used defensively. Klid's going to come on forward. Life's here as well. Will you shake his hand? The answer is yes, as the Bramble Smash comes forward and they deliver Viper a kill. That's how you get it done. Do have a lot of vision behind Hanwha Life Esports, but Hanwha don't have very much themselves, so this Rakan still unseen.
Oh, Life.
Yeah, Life is the one to go down as the Weaver's Wall is going to come forward. Life, oh no! Hostile takeover comes in. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough. It takes him a long time to die. There's the bailout, but it doesn't happen. That's the cash in as Zeka dives into 5 people. Oh no! He's going to be taken out. King tries to be the hero, but he's shoved seismically into the waiting arms of a Draven. He'll say, all right, I'll take 2 this time.
And Viper's like, I just want to team fight, man. Let me fight them.
Oh, BDD is going to go down. Klid actually collects it. He just walked onto a kitty cat.
Still going forward, but you can't. There's too many people here.
Could be Purple Worm. That could be the solution. I don't know. We'll have to get it checked by the teacher. There's KT. They're going to move on in. They know exactly what's going on. Cuz is going to get into position. Are we flipping it here? Are we flipping the series? Hanwha Life as Weaver's Wall is going to come forward. Extendo Beam is actually massive as aiming takes a lot of damage. Zeka dives towards the Baron, but now they want the team fight. Cuz is going to explode, and now Viper still at full health, zoning everyone away.
There's no smites.
They're not, and Cuz, he's out of here. The seismic shove going to push Keen back in. Can they steal it? The answer is no. It's Viper that locks down the Baron of all people, and now aiming. He wants to get it done, but he flashes forward and he's not going to find it. It's just, what the heck? What happened? Keen dies to Cassante. It's a solo kill for Kingen again. And they are... Okay, Zeka just going to dive forward. It looks like KT might just give this one up. Cuz going to move on in. And Weaver's Wall is going to come down. So I tell a lie. They are going to look to try and fight for it, but it's not going to work out as now Kingen dives onto Cuz. He's going to Cyclone his way out. Buster Shot saves him, but the flash forward from Zeka is going to make it all okay. Kingen goes all out. Aiming's going to be shut down. And now Keen, I don't know whether you can immune that. He is going to dash over the wall as BDD desperately is trying to stay alive, and Viper says no. Double kill for the Cassante. And I have a feeling that Hanwha might win Game 3, Chronicler, and that is terrifying.
Doesn't matter about us. Lahens. A man on a mission.
Yeah, that's a control ward.
They won't let him.
I don't think so. I think Life will probably
Surely
just walk past him a little bit. Quickness is available. They're just going to respect it. As, all right. Keen really did not want to take any damage.
Self has already been doing an expert job as... Oh.
Well, Kingen is now in a little bit of trouble. He is Cassante.
Maybe he's just fine.
He might be. Or he might be dead. So Zeka takes that as his opportunity to go in. And I don't know whether that's going to be it. But he does almost get bailed out. Still going to be taken down. And now Cuz is the next one in trouble. And it's all just to buy space for Viper. And you know what? It works.
Well, let's not get bogged down in details. It works, okay?
It does, yeah.
That's fine. They killed the jungler.
Massive
They're going
win
in
for Hanwha Life Esports. 2 for 2.
Great play. It works out.
Good stuff.
Everything's okay. Oh, they're not done. They're not done.
Yep, teleport's
They
going to
gotta
come
peel
in.
off again.
Yeah. Aiming. Moves on in. Extendo Beam. Does a lot of work. Klid, very healthy.
You know,
I don't know.
It all makes sense to me now. Wait, let's see how this goes first.
All right, another teleport. In he goes.
Yeah, smite. They can just smite this.
Indeed. And they're not going to because Klid, he gets in there. He shows them which one's the jungler. Now he's walking around in circles celebrating for a moment. Okay, maybe that's the angle.
The double smite steal.
Yeah, Keen can dash over this wall as well. In they go. There's the quickness. There's the steal. Lance does manage to do it. Keen is immune as well. Viper's not able to do too much damage to the Gwen. And now KT, they're like, heist is done. We're going to get out, but no aiming. He has to flash. Can he stay alive? The answer is absolutely not. Viper tears him to shreds. And Zeka looking to do the same thing. It's a double kill, and I have a feeling this could be the Zeri moment for Hanwha Life Esports here in game number 3.
As Lance trying to clear this wave, trying desperately to stall time for the rest of his team. Yeah, Klid's going to kill him eventually.
Yeah, he is. But Lance does real quick.
I actually think it's fine. Yeah, Lance saves the... He gets the Drake,
Yeah.
And then he gets
He
the wave.
saves the soul, and he might even get away. Well, at least he's wasting a lot of time.
Yeah, he does die.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Unless?
He flashes.
Unless?
Can he get over the wall? The all-out comes in. Lahens is really dead. But wasted a lot of time. Wasted a lot of time. KT moving pretty slowly to get over here.
Oh, it's gone.
It
wait,
could
Cuz?
be. Okay, will Cuz be able to get in? The answer's no, because they had the ulti and now Kingen dives on forward. He's massive on this Kazante as well as Cuz gets into the backline. Decent CC, but Viper is so fast. He's just sprinting after KT, looking for his opportunity. Man, that damage onto Lahens was just massive. And Cuz is actually going to buy a fair bit of time. Extendo Beam going to stop that from happening. And that's what they're doing. Soul now consumed by Hanwha Life Esports. As very close. That was scarily close.
That was single-digit health, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well.
Moving up.
Yeah. Seismic Shove not going to find anyone. Now Cuz gonna have to use that Warrior Trickster. Second inhibitor going to go down as now Viper's going to take matters into his own hands. He just flashes on top of BDD Keen. He's inside the mist, but he's not safe. It's a double already for the Zeri. Cuz gets a couple. Renata picks one up, but that's going to be pretty close to the quadrant. Triple kill for Viper. Hanwha are going to ace them, and they will bring us to a game 4.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for Hanwha. The Gwen comes to mind as well. Into Malphite can both ignore the amount of armor that he's able to generate as is coming through. Or maybe it's just Cho'Gath.
I'd love
Not
to
even
see it.
kidding. You know, into tanks.
Yeah, just
Kingen.
eat the rock.
Eat the rock. Normally don't, but here, maybe.
Or
Makes sense as well. Yeah.
turn the rock into equipment for your team. Another option here. So, big boy tank matchup on the top side of the map. Very happy Kingen. Keen on this Malphite on the big mountain. He's going to be able to make it happen. Let's jump onto the rift and see how it goes.
Veigar into Zeka. It was not close. He completely dunked on him. Got solo kills as Veigar into LeBlanc.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's just, we're not overcomplicating stuff. And I like this from Cuz.
Yeah, they're just going to camp him. And this is a great way to win, as they managed to get the cleanse out already. Does try to get some damage back, but yeah, still, Viper might just have to go home here.
Better in the straight up 5v5. And that's where some of the worries might come in if you're a KT fan.
Well, Kingen once again just farming behind the turret. Just really has a good time in these tank v tank matchups. He is going to tank a turret shot. There is no jungler in the area, and so he's able to just walk it out.
To start it up here.
Yeah, Cuz going to move on in, but Zeka gets the inside track. And does have that first mover's advantage.
I don't know
Actually
where
going to
Zeka
wrap,
is.
Yeah, all the way around. Grand entrance going to be used here as Zeka. Can he actually get in and change this one? Is aiming in a whole lot of trouble. The bomb comes forward, and he is just going to blow up. That is first blood going to the Zillion. Cuz wants to get Viper, and he will be able to do that. Both 80 carries going to be taken down. As now Cuz underneath the turret. He's the... Oh my goodness! He is going to go down as the Zeri. And it is going to be 2 for 2. And also gets level 6 for Viper. And we know that Zeris can definitely do some pretty crazy things at level 6. Especially if they get there before their opposition, as once again it is going to happen. Aiming, no Featherstorm. And now Viper is just going to be able to buzz him down. There it is. And there was just not a whole lot that Amy could do about it with no summoner spells available. Clid in position to defend. This is beautiful from Hanwha.
That meteor.
다음은
Really nicely done.
여기 있는데.
And then this. Oh, man.
Let's see if he walks out, is what he said. Thanks, G-Sun, for the translation.
And he
And
did.
as it turned out, he walked out. And they
Not
killed
even
him.
that far.
Nope.
Which obviously also heavily tilts towards Zeka.
Could be in a little bit of trouble here, as, yeah, in goes Lahens. Manages to get the quickness down, and Cuz is just going to heartbreak him.
There are reinforcements in the area.
Yeah, he is going to take a fair bit of damage, and also is relatively low already. Bella's breath comes down. He wants to find it here as Clid going to dive on top of Cuz. Get your junglers right, Atlas, as Keen is going to get himself out of there, and they'll be absolutely fine.
Kingen.
Life gonna come in, say hi to Keen.
You're not killing Keen.
No. Cousin BDD are here as well, as King is going to have to flash, and I think he may just be dead. And yes, he indeed is. Oh, does have the chrono shift, so it's going to take a bit of time. The rest of Life Esports trying to get in here, and he does end up falling down, but now, can they actually win the fight? Cuz going to lock down the next one as Viper free hitting, full health. BDD is just going to try and waddle his way out, and he does so! KT keep everyone alive unless Viper can find this. Oh, he flashes, he pulls out the kill on a BDD. Viper's still alive for so long, but he's going to be taken down, and now a double kill's going to come through from Cuz's version of Zeri. That's how you do it. You just take over Viper. That's how you beat him.
BDD?
Well, there's a cease and desist. I have a feeling BDD's dead. I don't want to jump to conclusions. However, he's surviving for so long. Finally, Orb of Deception comes down. There's the on as well. The Ram doing a bunch of work as now Lahan's going to get chomped. Orb of Deception, he picks it up. Zeka finds a double kill. Now Keen, he's so low, and it's Viper that's able to carry this chrono shift, giving them so much confidence in these fights, and I guess it's not over.
Gonna be TPing in. There's a lot of flank wards.
Yep, Zeka on a flank. It's cleared. Cease and desist. He's just off. He's gone. He's out of here, and he's just dead. The Ornhorn does come down, but only gets one knock-up, and Life Esports, now they don't have a jungler. It's going to be Soul for KT. Oh, no.
Clid trying to get out of the cage, and the only option he sees is violence. But violence doesn't solve anything, Atlas.
No. Now they're going to have to go... Zeka does have smite.
No, he wouldn't.
Surely not.
He wouldn't be able to. Wait, King backed. Oh, it's all or nothing on this.
Yeah, and Zeka is going to be seen. Does still have his shield available, and here is the Soul locked down by KT. This is massive. They are now ahead in gold, but they have the Hextech Soul.
In we go. Hextech gates are available. There is vision of this.
Yep, they are just going to allow that ward to live. And I think they just think that they can burst it down. The Ram is going to come in. Over the wall they go as Cuz does lock down the smite. And KT will complete the heist. But I think that counts as a flip.
They're sitting on like...
Yeah,
that's like 3,000 gold between the two of them.
Well, Cuz is just going to stun up Clid, who's probably just dead again. He is. And KT, I thought that this was going to be the 5v5 showdown.
What happened?
Clid died.
Well, I know what happened, but what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, Zeka still has smite. No.
Oh, it was a drive-by attempt from Zeka. That was a little bit cute. Doesn't actually do anything, though. As now Life Esports have to deal with pretty much Exodia. Viper just going to get dove on top of. The Dragon leaps out of the sky and bears down on Life Esports. And KT, I have a feeling this is going to be the backbreaker. The 3-1 for KT Rolster, moving forward, moving into the lower bracket finals to face off against Gen G. It's what a lot of us predicted. Life Esports made us doubt for a few moments in Game 3. But I think this is about as far as they're going to go. All right, in he goes. Keen celebrating. The Dragon will come down. Cuz going to lock down the kill on his opposite number. Heartbreaker onto Zeka, and it's kind of exactly that for Life Esports right now. The Nexus will go down, and KT will be moving forward. We're going to have to say goodbye to Life Esports. Looking very strong themselves. Once again, it's the case of Viper did the most damage in the game, and then his Nexus exploded.